Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be doing some more tonight. What are we going to do tonight? We're going to play some draft. So let's go see about playing draft. Now, I will be very honest with you. I have enjoyed playing the pick two. So we're going to try pick two, something different tonight. A little out of the way. Oh, by the way, if you haven't met me before, I am Bruce. I am with Garbage or Great and the Epic Experiment. And we are going to go and play a little draft of pick two today. Now, I have to say, I rather like the pick two because the reward system is reasonably aggressive. So, if you're not familiar with pick two, you draft in a pot of 4. And at each pack, you'll make 2 choices, meaning you're going to probably be able to get a fairly streamlined deck pretty easily. And then you play your draft games just like anything else. Now, 1 win will get you 150 gems in 1 pack. 2 wins gets you 800. When the buy-in's only 900 gems, so you're like going 2 and 2 seems pretty achievable lots of nights. And if the moment you hit 3 wins, you're already plus. And then if you trophy, you go 4 wins, even better. Now, the other piece that I like about this is the fact that you only are playing a maximum of 5 or 6 games, right? Like it's tops out. We go 3-2 and then you're 5 games. You go 4-1, it's 5 games. Like it's a reasonably short period of time, meaning you can get it in if you don't have all night to play, which is kind of nice. So let's have a look. Let's buy in. Let's go see what we're going to draft today. So yeah, I also like it because you're drafting against other live opposition. It's a little bit different compared to some of the other formats. Where particularly if you're accustomed to doing bot drafting, Chroma's will. Well, that's kind of busted, so that might be the pick. And then what else am I picking? So let's pick 1. So this Sundering Archaic is pretty good. I mean, Nita, I don't love Nita. When you cast a spell you don't own, I don't really love this creature. I'm not sure I'm into that. So I think I'm going to take this Sundering Archaic. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. I'll just take that. That seems good. Then, let's see. What do we want here? Now, Group Project is fine. It's a spell that turns into a 2/2. It's just fine. Essence Kit Scholar. At the beginning of it, if a creature died under control, draw a card. That's pretty good. I don't have to be. I think that's what I'm going to take. I'm going to take this Group Project, I think. Because it's either that or they're taking the Rapturous Moment. But then I'm literally in 4 colors. So I think I'm going to take this thing and just sort of see what happens here. Traumatic Critique deals X damage to any target, draw 2 cards, and discard a card. I like that card. I also like Vibrant Outburst. And I like the Quick Study. So maybe that's what we're doing here. Now, this sort of looks like it's putting me more and more. Return target non-land permanent mana through or less your graveyard to the battlefield. I don't love that. It's good. Could be good. So I think right now I'm going to probably do this. All right. So Eternal Student. Don't love that card. Maybe I was taking 2 more of these, or maybe I take this white creature here. And the Quick Study, like, I don't know if I want on the Quick Study, but this is very expensive. I don't love that. This is cheaper, but it's still not a thing I like. No, I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to do this. I think I like being in Jeskai better than I like being in... And then we have... All right, so there, we take this, and we're going to take this. Okay, so we are very clearly some sort of Jeskai deck. We're going to be looking for some mana fixing here. We're a bit of a soupy deck. We got a couple of expensive Archaics, so we want some mana fixing here going. We probably have all the card draw we're going to need between 2 Quick Studies and then the Spellbook Seeker. So I think we're going to be okay on the card draw. So this pack's going to dry up for the fixing. And I think what's happened here is that our other drafters have gobbled up all the early fixing because they are looking to play a soup deck. Yeah, Rapturous Moment, another Quick Study, you say, huh? I don't love this Eager Glyph, but I think I want the body. I don't think I need another Quick Study, to be perfectly blunt. Really? Okay, so we are very clearly in the right spot. Okay, so we're going to take this, and we're going to take the Abrade. I'm almost sure of that. I think that's the picks. Because that's just decent things to put in our deck. This allows us to splash, potentially up to green. We're looking for fixing here. In particular, Dawning Archaic. Well, we'll take. Oh, okay. This spell costs power, toughness 10 or greater, and just draw a card. I don't think that's great. Is that the best thing for me to take here? Actually, it might be, because I'm not splashing for black very readily. This thing, I mean, I've used it before. I might take it again. I'll take this land here too. There's nothing else here that looks particularly exciting, so we'll do that. Sleight of hand. This Stadium Tidal Mage is actually really good. And I don't regret this card almost ever. I could literally play about a bajillion of these, and I think I'd be okay with it. Okay, this is starting to get poopy. All right, well, we'll take the red card because we might actually play that, although I have my doubts. Sure, and sure, I guess. We're not seeing a lot of good stuff right now. The red's a little light on the red, but that's okay. Chase Inspiration. These are just going to be cards for our sideboard. Okay, so we don't have. All right, so I'm gonna take the removal spell here. I'm gonna take this thing here. I'm not in love with this Ambitious Augmenter, even though it is quite good. I'm not in love with it because of the fact that, okay, so we are going to take the tablet here, and we're going to take this thing. Oh, yeah, we'll take the Goblin, because this thing allows us to splash with a treasure token. Yeah, Terramorphic Expanse is exactly what we want. Another Vibrant Outburst. Yeah, so we're definitely going to be some sort of Jeskai deck here. Helping Hand. What does that do for us? I don't know how much that does for us. Turning up to one target creature to his hand. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll take this. I don't know. No, we're taking this card. We're just going to draw cards for days. Sure. And then we'll take, this, I guess. I don't love either of those picks, but they seem fine. Not really worried about it. Disdainful Stroke and Essence Scatter are exactly the sorts of cards we want. Oh, well, that's we got hooked up good there right at the last pick or two. So our mana is a little dubious, but the green splash off some of this stuff is going to let us play some of these Converge cards here for pretty good value. So let's start with the mana base. We're taking the Dream Root, the Paradox, and Terramorphic Expanse. That's kind of like a base starting point. We are going to play. Do I play this card? Let's start on the premise we're running all three Archaics. Do I have two of them? I don't know if I want two of these Archaics. Sure, I guess why not? We'll play two of those. We'll play this. We'll play this. We'll play this. All right, now we got to keep our curve low. We're going to play this. We're going to play the Disdainful Stroke. We'll play the Essence Scatter. We'll play both of these things. We're going to play the Abrade. We have 35 cards already. Play Unsubtle Mockery, the Tablet, the Goblin, Campus Composer, Spellbook Seeker, both of them. And then so you notice our play for white is pretty slight. We're pretty much just a straight up like, is this any good? I mean, I'll take it. All right, so like right now, let's go look at our curve here. So our curve, like we get up here to some expensive stuff. Actually, I don't mind this, to be perfectly blunt. We are a little low on the bodies, but we're hoping our interaction gets us there. These big guys at the top should be pretty strong for us. I think this is pretty good. I mean, it's kind of a soupy Jeskai deck with a little bit of splash of green in it, mostly so we can make those converge cards pretty stompy. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it might be a bit of a mess. But we didn't really see a lot of really good fixing in our packs, which is, you know, always disappointing, but, you know, not surprising. Everybody else is very apprised of the situation that the draft format leans itself very much to, all right. I mean, I guess. I don't love it, but we get, yeah, okay. So we are going to need, what do we need? We're going to need, interesting. So we will play this. This Disdainful Stroke does us little good right now. But we will... They whiffed? I don't really want to play this for no value. But is that the play? Just get a thing down? I guess we're just going to do that. We're just going to get a thing down and like we're just going to get bodies on the table. I mean, I don't love it. But... I would, considering we're on the draw, I would rather get something down. Okay, this is a red. So that gives us access to our stuff. We are not attacking. So our opponent hits his 4th land drop here. We're in a bit of a bind here because... Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, well, we're not blocking. Which is uncool, admittedly. So I think the correct response is this. Or do I just abrade it? I think I abrade it. Yeah, destroy 3 damage to this thing. Now we get in our attack. And now we're sitting on it. We're sitting on a Disdainful Stroke. Sure, I suppose. I'm not sure I'm overly worried about that. Again, sure. Sure. Huh. We will play... We're going to attack first. And we play Spellbook Seeker. And I think I'm going to use it right away. Yeah, I kind of want that. So I'm going to throw this Campus Composer is fine. We're going to throw the mountain and this out. I kind of want the mountain, but the reality being what it is, I'm not deeply invested in... Okay, now our opponent is on big mana, so we may have punted here. Sure. I mean, I guess you can take the Unsubtle Mockery away if you want. I think I would be removing the Rancorous Archaic from my hand. But, I mean, it's hard for me to say what my opponent's going to take. You might just... Okay, that's unexpected. Sure. Think I know block. And then I am going to... I think I do this. I will leave it there. I don't need that card yet, although I'm getting to the point where I'm going to want to cast it. So let's see what our opponent is aware we have a Disdainful Stroke in hand. So he may be looking to play around it a bit. These are frustrating, to say the least. Oh, that one. I think we probably have to counter that. Because if our opponent's got any capacity to go and recur things, that's fine. It's annoying. So... I think I want to just kill this thing here. Submit 0, just die. And then we will attack. Now, our opponent's gonna steal something from our hand here. and we may be in trouble, but I think he's got no target for put these counters on stuff. So if he takes something, I mean, one of these creatures could be a creature. Like, let's be very frank, it could be a creature. But I suspect they're probably not creatures, or they would already be on the table. Yeah, so he doesn't have a creature. Now, all three of those choices are bad choices for him. The correct choice is take the Akroma's Will, because the Akroma's Will kills him dead. Okay. Which is fair. But he's got no board state still, right? So we go like this. And we attack with these. And then we cast this for auto pay. So we just put a 5/5 down. That seems pretty good. Now, he could have a board wipe, which is a problem for us. Like, this would be the sort of deck that board wipes. But Withering Curse, I think, is the black one. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, there's the board wipe. We got it. Right. Oh, you're going to do that again? It's kind of rude, isn't it? Well, we're going to play this, and we're going to play auto pay this. So, like, it's just a lot of value generated by this silly card. This thing's very strong. He's got a full grip of cards again, too. Yeah. That's pretty good, I have to say. I'm probably up a creek here. Yeah, well, we're going to have to burninate something here. We're going to have to burninate this card here. So we're going to deal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to this. Auto pay. I'm going to discard the sleight of hand. That is, of the 3 cards in my hand, the least useful. Yeah, this is just such a value engine, just recurring all the things. Nita. Well, that will have to die. I don't love that, though. Okay, we play you. And then we go Vibrant Outburst to this thing. That has to go. Like, it's just going to result in endless amounts of value. Dust Mage, that's annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think we're going to lose this one because our opponent's got too much recursion. I don't know if that's a good trade. I don't think I want to trade this yet. We're in trouble, though. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I guess. What does this do? That has got reach, so I guess I gotta throw those 2 out. And then we go Dawning Archaic for a single mana. That seems pretty good, but we can't really press that right now. And if our opponent's got any amount of removal here, we're up a creek here. So yeah, so now we are just dead. We lack blockers, so we're gonna die. Well, that's annoying. We were in a pretty good spot too, but anyway, this blocks this, this blocks this, and we take 3, and we die. Disappointing. Well, our opponent was full marks for the win there, because they had lots and lots of recursion, holy moly, which was cool to see. Like, I haven't seen that much recursion, even though I know Lorehold is capable of it, just not usually what I see. All right, well, that's a bit of a downer to start. We'd hope that for a slightly better result, but hey, what can you do? Game 2. I don't think our deck is bad. In fact, I think our deck presented pretty well, and our opponent was able to just generate more value than we were. But the Archaics seem good. I don't think I have too much difficulty casting that really big one. That is not what I want to see. Mulligan, that's better. So I'm going to put this Spellbook Seeker back. This can go away. We play this. I don't love this when we have to play first, but anyway, we play the white, and we're going to have to use an Essence Scatter like right away here. Okay, well, I guess we don't... the red mana has caught up with us. We do not have a red mana. I have to say no thank you. We are going to lose because we are going to have bricked on land. That's going to be just... This is one of these formats that if you start bricking, you're just going to find yourself behind too far to catch up again. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. Well, this will be the end of us here promptly because we are just not going to be able to keep up with our opponent. Now that he's on 5, it's just going to be more value than we can legitimately work through. Yeah. Just take the beats now. Okay. So, folks, this is just bad. This is just a variance here. So, I am going to lose my draft here. If only because we just don't hit land. Yeah, you just keep doing you, but my friend, I have no answer to you right now. You're just going to generate all the advantage, and that's all she's going to write for me tonight. Yep. Now, and even see, that's too little, too late now. So my play is this, but he still has too many blockers, so I have to wish him a good game, and we're going to concede because we don't have a way to fight our way out of that. And that stinks. That stinks. Well, so much for me saying going 2-2 seems like an achievable goal, but when the variance bites you, the variance bites you. All right, we're going to try one more time. We're going to go back in. We will do a bad idea draft because that was disappointing. We're going to try one more time. That was disappointing, to say the least. Let's see if we can have a bit of a better show. I don't think our deck was bad. It's just when you get wrecked by variance, and the first game was a good game. Like our opponent played a good game, we played a good game, and they got the win. But I don't think the deck was inherently no good. Just didn't work. And sometimes that is just what happens. So we'll try one more time, and if that falls apart, well then we will just... Oh, and this particular clown is not... We're going to go and click there. Click that they're ready to play. Well, that's just awkward. That's just a little awkward, to say the least. All right, well, we're going to have to do it again. That's just... Yes, please, I'd like to play. Ah, there we go. So what are we doing here? Well, we're going to take this Restoration Seminar, because that thing is kind of powerful. And I think the next best card here is what? Do I take the Fixing? Maybe I just start with the Fixing. Because, like, Lorehold Charm is fine. But it's not great. Heated Argument's expensive. Okay, I'm going to take the Fixing. So I have, you know, the white-based mana, and I've got this Restoration Seminar, which I think is very, very potent. When you start casting that just gets very, very silly. Well, we will take a Practical Joke, because that thing is very, very good. And we will take... you know what? I do like, I took a piece of removal here. Maybe I take the Rehearsed Debater here. I think that's probably the right pick. We will take the Wilt in the Heat, and we'll take the Foolish Fate. There's no creature here that I really want, so I'll take the Foolish Fate, and I'll take the Wilt in the Heat. We're just going to get loaded up on just all the removal. Fracture. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. I mean, that seems pretty strong. Sneering Shade Rider. I don't love it. Transcendent Archaic. Well, I'm going to take these on the grounds that this thing I don't love. It's very medium. I need some other fixing though. Once again, it may find the that may not just be a thing. We'll take this and we'll take the Rapier Wit, I guess. We'll take a Zombify and the Harsh Annotation. Not that I really love those cards, and we'll take this and this. All right, so we still need some fixing. So we need. Well, I take this card. This seems good. We can't take black. It's not good. It's not what we're doing. There's not a lot else here for us, though. We'll take the Burog Banemaker, I guess. That seems disappointing, though. So let's see. I would like to find the Field of like the red-white of these lands, or a Terramorphic Expanse, or I guess I want the potion, like the 3 mana lift artifact. Well, I will take that. That's interesting. And I will take the Elite Interceptor. I think it is. I don't love this card. I don't know. Is that better? No, I'm going to take the 1-drop. The 1-drop is just eminently more useful to me. We have all the removal a person would ever want. So I think we take this Feed the Swarm and Graduation Day. I just think we're just going to start doing all sorts of stuff here. With Spirit and this. No, we're going to take the 2-drop. A couple of 2-drops. Sure, Leech Collector and nothing else I really want. So we'll take this. We'll take the Rapier Wit and this thing. And then I don't know what we're doing. Didn't see any fixing in that pack whatsoever. Like none. Not even a piece. Well, we'll take that one for sure. And Bitter Triumph is like very clearly the pick there. That's a very good pickup for us. We got the land we want. Group Project. So Daydream. Exiles are return to the battlefield under control. I don't love that. I think I want both of these actually. Ooh. Or do I just want maybe I just want Arnon. Actually, that's what I'm going to take. I'm going to take Arnon. I think Arnon is better because I'm making a bunch of bunnies. It doesn't take long before you have just run your opponent out of stuff. Okay, Spectacle Summit. Do I just take it on the... Or do I just... No, I'm taking Cost of Brilliance, and I'm going to take the... I think I'm going to take the Locust Spray. And the reason being, I can cycle away Locust Spray for value later. Soaring Stone Glider. Exile 2 cards from your graveyard, pay, black, flying, vigilance. I think this... No, we're going to take the Rehearsed Debater. We will take the Spirit Mascot. We will take the... I'm going to take the Debater again, actually. As I think that is just better in this deck. Yeah, sure. And we'll take this Living History card away. And we'll take that and that. I can't believe there's a Stadium Title Mage still there, because I would... If I were some sort of like Prismari deck, I would absolutely play that. But anyway. So we are very much a Mardu colored build, which is mostly, well, actually it's hard to say that. We are going to be, all right, so what are we playing? Well, I'm playing, we're not going to play this Archaic. We're going to play this land, and we're going to play this land. Do I want the Death Cap Glade? I kind of do. Because if I play the Transcendent, that gives me access to 4 white, red, black, green. Actually, we'll do that. Actually, because it's actually cost us very little to do that. So we will Okay, we will play... No, we're going to play Wilt. We're going to play this relic. We're going to play both of these spirits. And we will play the Impractical Joke. Then, on this side, we will play this. We'll play Graduation Day. We'll play Hop. We'll play all three of these guys. We will play Restoration Seminar. We will play... I mean, I guess, sure. Bitter Triumph. We'll play the Burog Banemakers because I think they're actually pretty good for us. This Prisoner thing, Foolish Fate, Cost of Brilliance, Arnon, and Melancholic Poet, or the Feed the Swarm. I think I want the Melancholic Poet. Our curve is low. I think I want to shave something. I don't want to shave a white source. I will shave a black source, and I will play the Feed the Swarm. The reason being, so my curve is, let's go look at this bike. Like you can see, I've got literally 4 cards that cost more than 4 mana. Everything else is 1, 2, 3. I don't think I need to have 17 land. We're gonna see. I've got lots of removal. Maybe it's too much removal, but we're gonna see. And all we're hoping for is a little bit better response than we did last time. So this is actually really disappointing again because we go Deathcap Glade into Swamp, and then we pray to goodness we hit a white so we can play this. I can't play that yet, so that's disappointing. But I'm going to need some other sources of mana here. Okay, Interceptor. Let's see... That's disappointing. Well, we're going to have to Cost of Brilliance next turn, I think. Yeah. Melancholic Poet. And then attack. Yeah, okay. See, this is not helping me any. Me. Well, there's our white source, so that's okay. We can get going here, but... do not love it. Not a fan, particularly. It even comes into play on top. Even extra. There. Really? That's annoying. Alright, so we're going to play this. I guess we play the Shattered Acolyte? We're just going to put things in the way now. Now, our opponent, wouldn't surprise me if our opponent uses this to tap my thing. Yeah, right, so that's great. Now, they get to attack for 3. Ah, even better. More damage. Feels good, man. Feels good. Alright, so we are going to play this. We go Melancholic Poet. We go Practical Joke on this thing. And we are going to get into the game of gaining some life back. I don't love that, to say the least. But anyway, we are where we are at. We get the Sloth down, we might be in good shape. That thing needs to die. This has got Ward 2. So I'm going to need another mana source, or I'm going to put a counter on it. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I put a counter there. Okay. Cool. Delightful. No, I'm not blocking it. Well, I think we play this. We are going to sit tight. We are not in a good spot here once again, but our opponent's on 5 cards with 5 mana and 6 mana and a bunch of removal, I bet. So that Sloth is going to get clobbered here. Oh, actually, that's probably the best of all worlds for us here. Because in a second, if I get to untap here, I get the Foolish Fate his thing. Ooh, I don't mind that. Okay, we're gonna Foolish Fate this thing, which solves some of our problem for us. We play Elite Interceptor. We get rid of this thing. Now, I think I don't attack yet. My worry here is that they've got a mitt full of removal here. I don't mind trading Sloth for something if I can get the life points back for it. But it's going to take some work here. Now, ideally, I could pull another land here and I can use the Wilt and the Heat on the Ink-Shape Demonstrator. I don't know if that's going to actually work out so well for me right now, but that's a big 6-mana play. Okay, so we now got a 4/3 flyer that's going to have to be addressed. Okay, it's fine. I don't mind that, actually. I could deal with that. I would rather not. No idea what these two cards are in hand. And I'd love very much to have, like, Render Speechless or something. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, you top me down. Great. So, I'm going to have to trade these two cards here for this here. I don't love that, but that's what has to happen here. I can't take the 4-point knock. This solves me some problems here. Actually, I do this. Exile 2 cards. We are going to exile this and this. Yeah, this can go away. No, we are not doing that. Again, I don't love it. Our opponent's sitting on two cards in hand, and I would very much. Oh, we're gonna take 8, are we? Maybe dead. Abigail. Well, that's problematic, isn't it? Great. So I'm gonna take a beating. This is not great news for me. Well, I gotta block this, so I take 4. Okay. So we go this. And I need to remove the 4/3. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the Rapier Wit. I attack. It's not enough. No, it's not enough. Unless our opponent is a bonehead here and blocks, yeah, it's not enough. That puts me at 10, and he's got 9, and plus the +1/+1 counter here. It's 10, and that's me dead. And such is life. Yeah, so now we're dead. We wish him a good game. And we'll just take our lumps and die. Okay. So we are now officially 0-3 tonight and just stinking. Alright. Let's see. Can we fare better? Can we get even in the win column tonight? It'd be nice if we could. It'd be nice to get into the win column. Because again, I don't think this deck is poor. We've got lots of the tools we need to win with. We just haven't been able to put it together yet. This is better. I don't love it, but it's better. So we're gonna play Burrog Banemaker on 1, and then we're playing the players Rehearsed Debater on 3. I mean, and then hopefully we can go and turn Foolish Fate into like something good for us, and then we'll see what happens here. But yeah, that's really actually frustrating to say the least. Well, we'll wish our opponent hello. Let us see what happens here next. And somehow we're first again. I don't love this thing, but it's very reasonable play early in the game. And with the death touch, it just makes it an unpleasant thing for your opponent to crash into. You know for a fact they're just... It's probably going to trade up on mana at some point. But... Cool. We will play this, and we will attack with the frog. And we'll play Shattered Acolyte. Get that curve 1, 2, 3 down, and let's see how we get to beat up our opponent here. Cool. Well, we'll play this Deathcap Blade, and we will attack. I am sure my opponent will not block. And we will play this. I suppose I could have played this, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Well, we'll throw those out. That's a good card, Mind Roots. I like that card. But our opponent has now tapped out for that, which is fine. You can put a swamp into play. Yeah, yes, I know, man. That's how that works. And you play another swamp from your hand this turn, meaning you have 5 land. But you don't. Well, we will attack. I don't know what our opponent's thinking about here, but... Sure. And then this was going to wax his thing. Cool. Cool story, bro. So, what do I need next? I probably need a piece of removal here, because he's going to play a spell and a creature, and I would like to be able to take it off the battlefield. Because if I take it off the battlefield, I'm in pretty good shape. Well, that's not happening. Well, we attack with this. It seems fine. Our opponent will have no meaningful interest in terms of trying to block that thing. My friend, are you doing the blockings? Would you like to block the... No, you don't wish to block. Oh, that's delightful. We'll play the Interceptor. All seems well with the world. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Now, this could be the beginning of the end for us here. Because this thing is significantly large. Not crazy, but it's significant. And it will soon be bigger. It's going to be a... Sure. Yes, I see. Now, our opponent may elect not to attack. Pass. Okay. My turn. Well, that's very disappointing. Well, we're going to tap this thing. Now, they could play Royal Treatment here, which would... Yes, I would like to tap it. Ah, there's a land. That's what I wanted. We play this, and then we attack for all the things. I think I leave the Interceptor at home because it's just a free eat for our opponent. Although, let's be honest, their opponent takes 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. They have to block, so they will have to block something else other than the Interceptor. Sure. Sure. I mean, sure. Seems like I'm just getting to deal a bunch of free damage to you. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all for it and all, but... Like, you're at 2 now. You are aware. Just so we're clear. You cannot attack because you cannot leave... Like, unless you have at least 2 other blockers in your hand. I'm hoping that we've, by having exerted enough pressure on their life total like this, that they are really not in a position to be able to fight their way out of this, because they're in a pickle here. So they've got 6 land. Like, this could be a very big spell though, and I don't have a way to protect myself from it. I am literally shields down. Okay, another one of those is a problem because it makes a food. It doesn't make a food. You gain a life. And we're just killing the Death Touchers. Great. I take 6 from the Aberrant Mana Worm. This thing doesn't have trample, though, at least. So that's a thing. No, yes, you've decided that this is not a good choice. Well, we will play this card, and we are going to exile 2 cards. We're going to exile this card, and then this card. No, that card. Okay, well, I'm not really in a position to attack right now, so we're going to sit tight. We're still on 26 life. Like, we're not in a bad way. This Soaring Stone Glider needs to be addressed, because this thing is just, it will end the game. So this needs to be a removal spell, or, yeah, there it is. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not blocking anything. I can't attack right now. So we are all in top deck mode. So now our opponent has stabilized the board. I am in trouble here. There is not much doubt here. And you're gonna put another counter on a thing. Yeah, we're just constantly having the fun, all the funs. I am not really able to block that again. That's not helping us at all. We're going to lose because we got skunked on mana again. This is very clearly what's happening here. And I don't know what to tell you folks. I mean, it's a little bit crap, but anyway. Because I don't have a way to stop this Aberrant Mana Worm. I'm 2 mana away from this Restoration Seminar being useful to me. I don't have a red mana for the Spirit Mascot. I don't have something to trigger the repartee on Graduation Day. It's all kind of gone down the drain. Yeah, you gain a life, and that thing's a problem too. So now he's really out of range of it here. I don't really have a good answer to this thing. I think I have to take this Adventurous Wanderer, or Adventurous Eater here. Like, I gotta take it, I think. And I go because this thing has trample already, so I can't actually block it profitably. I can double up and take this thing, which is like not great for me, but I can't take 9 and hope to goodness that I get there next turn, because unless I don't know what I would have in my deck that would get me out of this jam. I don't think I have anything, to be perfectly blunt. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this and this, and we're going to bang. I don't love that, to say the least, but that's what has to happen. So we maybe stay in the game. I mean, now we're just dead, because our opponent has 4, 7. Yeah, we're just dead. Good game. We are dead. And, we've now gone 0-2. Again. Ugh. All right, folks. Well, thanks very much for joining me tonight. That was not a very successful adventure, and I don't really know what to say other than that was stinky PU. But we will take our one little pack and our 50 extra gems, and we will go hide our tails. But until next time, folks, thanks very much. If you wouldn't mind, a big like and subscribe would be a big help here on the channel to help us get a little bit grow the channel. And help us get to a little bit further along in terms of growing what we're doing.